welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little bit more of an avant-garde look. I really just wanted to do something a little different, mainly because I got super inspired by this lipstick that I'm wearing right now, and I can't seem to find it. Here it is. So this is the Lashes by Lena liquid lipstick in the shade Angelo, and it's this really pretty deep blue. Normally I wouldn't wear this on a regular basis. I don't think I'm ballsy enough for that. But I definitely wanted to create a really like monochromatic look with it, and this is what I came up with. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, keep watching. By the way, you can always pair this look with a different lip color in case you just like the eyes. I just, like I said, want to do something a little bit more fun and creative. So yeah, anyway, now to the tutorial.
Let's get this tutorial going. So we're gonna start off with our brows today. I'm using the Benfit Ka brow pomade for my brows. I brush through them with the spoolie just so all my little hairs are going in the same direction. And I'm gonna be using the Luxie 221 flat definer brush. Oh my god, hold on. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call. My mom. Anyway, so yeah, I just like to line the baseline of my brow first with this angle brush. You guys don't forget, I have a discount code with Luxie Beauty. It's KAT20, KAT20, and you save 20% off your purchase. Anyway, so I like to line the baseline first and then push the product up, and then I go back in and line the top of my arch and then just kind of evenly push the product through my brow. And then I'm cleaning up with some concealer at the beginning of my brow just to make it really sharp and defined. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, applying this with a Luxie Fluff brush all over the lid, making sure to really get in that inner socket. For the first shadow, I'm using a Mally blending brush and blending in a taupe warm matte shadow into my crease, and just making sure to really build that up until I get a good intensity going. Then I'm going to be taking a much cooler toned shadow from the Meet Matrimony palette from the Balm. It's this one right here. This is Matte Evans, and I'm just going to be layering that right on top. We're going to start to cool down the crease a little bit. Since we are working with blues, I do want to make sure that the crease color is going to melt perfectly with the bright colors that we're going to be using. I'm then using this purpley gray matte shadow on top of all of that, and again, further cooling down that crease. And I'm making sure again to really make sure I buff in the inner corner and then winging it out on the outer corner. Then using the Urban Decay electric palette, I'm taking that cobalt blue and a smaller blending brush also from Luxie, and then also mixing it with fringe and just making sure to build that crease and deepen it up. And again, don't be afraid to go in that inner corner, because when we cut the crease, it's going to make that much more of an impact. To cut the crease, I am using the Sigma Cut Crease E62 brush. I got sent their detailed brush set, and I am testing out some of their brushes in this tutorial, which are really helpful because they are such unique brushes and they really help with it, like this fine detail work going on. I'm then placing over a matte white eyeshadow over the paint pot that we used to cut the crease. And then adding my liner. I am using a Mary Kay eyeliner brush in my Anastasia waterproof cream color in Jet. I went over it with the Too Faced, not Too Faced, Kat Von D tattoo liner. So those lashes I showed you, we're using those. They're from Lena Lashes. They're synthetic lashes. I can't say the name, but it'll be listed down below. While the lashes were getting dry, I am applying this Eye Candy Cosmetic glitter with their glitter adhesive as well with the Sigma liner brush. This is their B12. Then I just popped those lashes on, and now moving on to the face. I'm smoothing over the Makeup Forever Step 1 smoothing primer onto basically my entire face before going back in with the NARS All Day Luminous foundation, and I am in the shade Deauville, and I'm applying this with a damp beauty blender. This foundation is really yellow compared to my natural skin color. I know I got this foundation a while back when I think I had a little bit more color to me, but my skin is extra pale these days, so it's gonna look a little off, but once we start highlighting and all that, it balances out. It's also very full coverage. I do not recommend this foundation for drier skin types unless you go in with a moisturizing primer. It's super matte on me, and that's because I'm very oily. For highlighting and concealing, I am using my Kat Von D Light 5, I believe is what it's called, the shade Locket Concealer. Applying this directly under my eyes in a feathered out motion towards the top of my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. And then for contouring, I'm using the Maybelline Contour Duo little stick here with the Sigma Angled Cream Contour Brush to apply it. So I'm first doing the nose and then the cheek, feathering out in the direction I'm blending out the contour. And I love this contour color because it's so cool toned. It looks very natural, which is what you want when you're cream contouring, unless you're going for like a really bronze look. I'm then just going to be blending out the highlight with the same damp beauty blender we used for our foundation. And I didn't get blending out my cream contour on camera, so sorry guys, my camera had died and I didn't realize it. So moving on to baking, I'm using my RCMA powder and packing that onto the highlighted areas with my damp beauty blender, waiting a few minutes, and then I'm just taking a large powder brush and blending that all off. And whatever excess powder I'm blending off, I'm just making sure to kind of smooth that over the rest of the areas of my face where we didn't bake. Like I said, this foundation is already really matte on me, so I didn't feel the need to powder the rest of my face with anything else. So I'm just using the excess powder from the baking to do so because I still want a light coverage of setting powder. Then I am going with my NYX contour palette and using the cream shade to just highlight the center of my face, basically any area we put concealer. And I'm then taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and this Benefit brush from their Hoola bronzer collection to warm up my cheeks, tip of my nose, also my chin, and of course my forehead, because your girl has a nice round forehead and I like to kind of recede that a little bit more. And then I'm going to further deepen my contour with the Luxie Angled brush and I believe the shade's called Sculpt from the NYX palette, and just further hollow out my cheekbones and also just redefine my nose contour as well. My two favorite things. I'm then taking the Cover FX highlighting stick. This is the shade, I think Sunbeam, but I switched over to Celestial, which is a more white kind of crystal, just to act as a base on my cheekbones. Before layering on top the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit, I'm using the shade, I think it's called Blue Ice, if I'm not mistaken, from that kit, and I am living for this blue highlighter. It is so pretty. I love this whole glow kit, by the way. This Moonchild, I was at first skeptic about it because of all the crazy colors, but it's my favorite. I'm then taking a little itty bitty fan brush, also from the Sigma Detailed collection. This is their lash fan, and I was actually just applying it on my Cupid's bow. For blush, I am using the Rocketeer blush from Benefit, which is a nice pale muted pink, which is perfect for a very colorful look like this. For the eyes, I am taking the Essence Gel Liner Pencil. I can't remember the shade of this. I think it's called Wild Jungle or something like that. It'll be listed down below. And then I am setting underneath that at the root of my lashes with a black matte shadow before layering on top and smudging out that liner furthermore with the cobalt blue shadow we use, and then taking another brush and then further smoking that out even more with the teal shadow that we use. So mixing these shadows all together and getting that really nice blown out under eye look. Then I am taking Lucky Clover and putting that into my tear duct and then Blue Ice on my brow bone as well. For lashes, I am really just concentrating on my bottom lashes here. I am taking my NYX lash primer before going over with my Pixie lash, I forgot what this one's called. I think it's like lash lengthening mascara, but this one is their Blackest Blue. So it has like a slight blue tint, which paired perfectly with this. For lipstick, I didn't get on camera because it took me forever to get a nice application on since this color was so bold. I am using Lashes by Lena liquid lipstick in Angelo. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys thought this one was fun because I had a ton of fun recreating it. If you recreate it, tag me in it and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!